Howie Roseman and the Philadelphia Eagles can't really screw this up, because if they do, they might set us back 5 years. So, you guys, the NFL Combine has come to an end, and I got to tell you, the edge rushers showed out, man. Most notably, them guys from Georgia, all those Georgia boys was doing their thing. But, the edge rushers in particular showed out and did their thing, and a lot of guys really helped their stock. Guys like George Karlaftis, David Ojabo, Jermaine Johnson II, defensive tackle, and Jordan Davis. A lot of those defensive linemen in general really showed out, and those guys really showed their explosiveness, showed their agility and their endurance. Show their fundamentals, their footwork. A lot of people had a lot of good numbers when it comes to the 40-yard dash and so on and so forth. But the Philadelphia Eagles, man, they have a legit chance to position this team to be great on both sides of the ball if Howie Roseman makes the right decisions. Let's just talk about the edge rushers. Like I said, we need to target at least 3 of these guys, and those guys are George Karlaftis, David Ojabo, and Jermaine Johnson II. And if neither of those guys are there, you go get Jordan Davis, the D tackle from Georgia, who is very versatile and can do whatever you want on that defensive line. But all those guys, one of those guys, like I said, George Karlaftis, David Ojabo from Michigan, Jermaine Johnson II from Florida State, and Jordan Davis from Georgia. We need a bona fide pass rusher. We need someone who can wreak havoc at behind the line of scrimmage. We need someone who can make life hell for opposing quarterbacks, because the Philadelphia Eagles were ranked dead last. I think they were ranked 31st to be exact in team sacks, and they were one of the worst teams when it came to pressuring the quarterback and getting hands and feet on them. So Howie Roseman has to be strategic. We got the 15th overall pick, the 16th overall pick, and the 19th overall pick in the first round. If I'm Howie Roseman, I'm drafting, if he's there, I'm drafting either David Ojabo or Jermaine Johnson II with that 15th overall pick. And then I'm going to get Devin Lloyd, the linebacker out of Utah. That's the thing. This Philadelphia Eagles team needs edge rushers and they need linebackers. And that's just the bottom line. Oh, also, by the way, a side note, I want to give a shout out to all my supporters. Not just the ones in America, but the ones in Australia. You guys have been holding it down for me. Also, I want to give a shout out to my supporters in the Philippines. I get a lot of love out there, believe it or not. Not just Americans hold it down out here, man. Not just you guys in the UK, but I get a lot of love from Australia, New Zealand, and the Philippines, man. And I really appreciate all the love you guys have been giving me. Make sure you guys locked in on more content. But like I was saying, the Philadelphia Eagles, they need a lot of help on the defensive side of the ball. Some people want us to trade those picks for a star quarterback. Who knows what may happen? As far as we know, Jalen Hurts will be the starting quarterback in 2022, barring any unforeseen circumstances. But overall, though, Howie Roseman can't really afford to mess this up. My picks are Devin Lloyd and either David Ojabo or Jermaine Johnson II. Or if George Karlaftis is there, you go get him. Or Jordan Davis. But you got to get a linebacker. You got to get an edge rusher. And whatever you do with the 19th overall pick, if you trade back, whatever, if you get a skill position guy on the offensive side of the ball, whatever. But you got to go get an edge rusher and a linebacker. This cannot be the season that Howie Roseman keeps his foot up his own behind. He needs to be smart. He needs to be diligent. He needs to read the room. Get the most talented guy on the board at pick 15, 16, and 19. It's just that simple. Target the defensive side of the ball. Get some skill position guys in free agency. The cap just went up by $25 million. So get some, you got more flexibility there. You just got to be patient and make the right decisions. Don't be hasty. Don't be greedy, and don't overplay your hand. Don't overthink it, Howie. Go get yourself an edge rusher and go get you a linebacker and go get you some talent in free agency on the offensive side of the ball. It's pretty simple, you guys, but I'll leave it at that. I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II. Make sure you guys also like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate all the help you guys have been doing making this channel grow. You guys are a part of this community. You guys are a part of the Chalk It Up Sports family. Like I said, shout out to you guys all over the country. Shout out to people international. Shout out to my people in Australia. Shout out to my people in the Philippines, in the UK, and New Zealand. You guys have been holding it down for not just my content, but for the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia 76ers. So you guys are amazing. Make sure you lock in and subscribe as well and comment below. Y'all was tuned to y'all dose of Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. One love, stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry.